If you've ever been curious about how you can monetize here on this platform on YouTube and just how much a creator can make on this platform, then you have come to the right place. I'm going to be spilling the tea today on just exactly how much I've made in my very first month of being monetized here on YouTube. I am so excited to finally be monetized. So thank you so much for liking my content as well as subscribing to my channel. It means so much to me. In today's video, I'm going to be diving right in, just sharing with you how long it took me to get here, my highs, my lows, and then how much I have made in my very first month on this platform. If you're new here, my name is Sasha and my channel is all about budgeting, cash stuffing, and the occasional day in the life videos. And I am so excited to have you here. But before we dive in, make sure that you hit that little subscribe button, turn the bell on, get those notifications. I love having you and thanks so much for joining my fam. Let's dive in. All right, so I've got my laptop here so I don't forget any numbers. I started my account when I started my cash stuffing. I started it to become debt-free. I can officially say I am fully debt-free now, all thanks to using the budgeting method of cash stuffing. So my very first video was published on August 8th of 2022. That was my very first cash stuffing of my paycheck. It took me 6 months from that point to hit 1,000 subscribers. So in order to be monetized on YouTube, you need to have 1,000 subscribers as well as 4,000 hours of view time on long form videos. And mid me working towards becoming monetized, YouTube introduced the option to actually become monetized by getting 10 million views on a short video, but you have to have those 10 million views within 90 days. So it's pretty hard to reach. I felt that the 4,000 view hours on long form content would be a lot easier for me. But with that said, let's just dive in and see exactly how I got those hours. When I hit 1,000 subscribers, I had posted at that point, it had been 6 months of posting content. I had published 18 long form videos. I tried to upload a long form video every other week that coincides with when I'm being paid. I cash stuff bi-weekly, so I was filming a long form video every other week, or at least trying to. Content burnout is a real thing. I've experienced it a few times in the last year and a half. It's exhausting, but keep at it, guys. Like, keep posting, be consistent. You can get there as well. I'm so surprised I was able to get monetized. So I find it very challenging creating content and then editing it. And when you're not getting the views, it can be so discouraging. There was times I was posting and I would get like 25 views on my videos. And it was like, why am I making this? Why am I posting this? What is the point? I still get very bummed out. I did just upload a video yesterday. I published it and it was ranking 7 out of 10. Like, YouTube hurts when it tells you what you're ranking when you post a video. So if anything, just take it as feedback, what you can improve on, and just try again. Don't give up. Okay, so I took a screenshot and I have it right here of when I hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. It was February 3rd of 2003. And what is really sad is at that point keep in mind, I was 6 months into my journey. I only had 511 public watch hours. You need 4,000 in order to be monetized. And then I had 64,000 public short views, and you need 10 million short views within a 90-day time frame in order to be monetized. Oh, and the 4,000 view hours you need within 365 days. So it wasn't looking like I was gonna be getting anywhere near being monetized at that point. So very discouraging. And I think I kind of took a little bit of a hiatus from YouTube because I was just feeling a little bit discouraged. But in hindsight, I probably should have just posted more consistently in order to build up more views, because the more often you post, the more likely people are going to see your content. Anyways, I was just feeling burnt out. Yes, it took me 6 months to get 1,000 subscribers, and then it took me another 10 months to become monetized. I was monetized in December of 2023. Before I was monetized, in order to make money off of AdSense, I was given the opportunity to join the YouTube Partner Program. So in there, I was able to provide a link to my products so people can shop my store, which is amazing as a small business to have that opportunity. And there's also, it's called Supers, which I've made $0 from, but essentially what that is when you go live, your subscribers can then, or whoever's in on the live, I guess, can send you stickers, I believe, which equates to money. I've only gone live twice. I do plan on going live more often, but we'll see. So in order to become part of the YouTube Partner Program and have access to the shopping, you need to have 3,000 view hours. So let me just see here. I got that on November 20th, 2023. I received an email. I procrastinated a little bit in joining the program because I was just really busy and I didn't quite understand what it was. But I did join, I think about a week later, and I was accepted into the program. It took me less than a day to be approved. So having the ability to tag my products for shopping, shoppable links, it's huge for me. I'm so grateful for that feature here on YouTube, but I was still 1,000 view hours away from becoming monetized. So I got monetized because I had a short go absolutely viral. I had posted this short, let me see here, on November 12th, and it slowly started to take off. The first day it had 10,000 views, which around that time the shorts I was posting typically got about 10,000 views in a day. Then it went up by 1,000 views every day until I hit the 2-week mark. And then at 2 weeks, it started to go up about 2,000 views a day. And then before I know it, on my 3rd week, 21 days in, I had just shy of 80,000 views. And at 30 days, I had 1.5 million views, but 31 days in, I had 1.8 million. So in a day, I got 300,000 views. In 32 days, I had 2.2 million. So it went up again, another 400,000. And then by my 52nd day of this short, I had 4 million views. So I didn't get monetized because of this short. However, this short was converting the traffic over to my long form videos. So I finally hit my 4,000 view hours, and I hit that on, let's see here. Okay, so my very first day of being monetized was December 20th. And because I was already part of the YouTube Partner Program, I had already been accepted into it and done everything I needed to do there. I was able to be monetized the moment I hit those 4,000 hours. I did have to go in and update like my payment and confirm my identity and all that, but I was still able to make money from the moment I hit 4,000 view hours. From the time that I posted my very first video on August 8th, 2022, until the time I got monetized on December 20th, 2023. So that was what, 16 months? Quick count there. Yeah, 16 months. It was just a slow growing thing for me. I, in hindsight, wish I had posted more often so that I probably could have got here a lot sooner, but I'm so grateful to finally be here. And now I'm gonna dive in and just share with you how much I made. So because I got monetized on December 20th, I only had 12 days in the month to have some money come in. I'm very grateful because I did hit that $100 mark. In order to be paid out by Google AdSense, you do need to hit that $100 mark in order to be paid out. So thankfully I made it in those 12 days. So my very first day, I made a total of 97 cents. Now, I think it's partly because it wasn't a full day that was being taken into account there. Because my next day, day 2, I made $19.54, all thanks to this one short that I had going absolutely viral. My 3rd day, I made $27.48. Day 4, this was my largest day in the month of December. This was December 23rd. I made $68.53. Like, what? I honestly thought creating this YouTube channel that I would just be so grateful if I made just a few dollars, but I made more than a few dollars here. So this is really exciting. Day 5, Christmas Eve, actually, December 24th, I made $55.48. Then we've got day 6 on Christmas, I made $42.41. My 8th day of being monetized, I made $48.43. My 9th day, I made $24.32. Day 10, $13.65. So my viral videos aren't as viral anymore, which is a bummer. I already know what I made for the month of January because I'm actually filming this in February, but I haven't been paid out yet for January. And it's a little bit of a lower month than this these 12 days. So I'm so grateful for this. Day 11, $23.65, and then my last day in December, December 31st, I made $12.05. So overall for the month of December, I made $389.75. I gave you my total for the month as to how much I made on YouTube in December. But what I forgot to mention is that the US, I'm a Canadian, but they have a tax withholding. So they kept $71.81. So I made just a little over $317. It was almost $318 on YouTube. So thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel and for following along. This means so much to me. And in true form, like a cash stuffer, at the end of this video, I'm gonna share with you just where I'm cash stuffing this money. But before we get there, I just want to share a little bit with you about how much I have spent on equipment and everything to create my YouTube content, as well as what my future plans are for this channel. I started out with honestly just my iPhone camera. That's all you really need. I have the ability to shoot in 4K on my camera, which is great. For all my flat lays, I use a desk pad, a pink desk pad, which has worked great. I think that was $25. My light box was, I think, about $140. And then I also purchased a relatively inexpensive stand for my camera to shoot down. And yeah, I really didn't spend more than about $200 on items for filming content for this channel. I did just recently purchase a Sony vlogging camera, which I am shooting on today, and I'm so excited about and learning this camera and whatnot. So you really don't need much to create content. Just honestly shoot, get out there, see what works, upload. If it doesn't work, maybe play around with it and just go from there. So my future plans for this channel, I do plan on continuing to share my cash stuffing videos. I want to share more day in the life videos of a small business owner. I've only shared a few of those, and I think it would be fun to share more of that behind the scenes so you all just see the chaos in my day-to-day life. And I also want to be more consistent in posting videos with you. Like I was mentioning, I only seem to share once every 2 weeks, and ideally I would love to get to the point where I'm filming and sharing twice a week, but for now I think I'm going to aim at uploading or publishing a video once a week so that I'm more consistent, and then go from there, because filming and editing content is no joke. It takes serious dedication and time, so I'm gonna ease into it so that I don't get burnout. But yeah, if you have any suggestions for content that you would love to see on my channel, don't hesitate to let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. My tips for any aspiring creators is just do it. Like, don't hold back. If there's a content that you're wanting to share or you're passionate about, don't hesitate. Film the thing, upload it, give it a go. Don't hold back. With this money, I decided to leave 30% in my high interest savings account to cover my taxes come next tax period. I just rounded it out, and I now have $220 here, which I have withdrawn from my account to now cash stuff in one of my savings challenges. So my focus right now is on my 100 envelope savings challenge. So let's cash stuff it. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I like to round up in this binder. So I'm rounding to the nearest 5 instead of putting loonies and toonies in my pockets. Let's focus on filling some of these larger envelopes. So I'm going to take, I have exact change. I'm going to put $95 in the $95 pocket. Sliding it in here. And then that leaves me with 125. So we did 95. Let's do 75. So I've got $75 here in the pocket. And then that leaves me with a 50. I hope I have a $50 pocket available. We don't, but we have the 49 and I round up, so let's put the 50 in there. So last time I did my 100 envelope challenge, I managed to complete it within 6 months time. I think it was just like a few days over that. So I'm trying to complete this challenge much faster this time around. I started it with my first paycheck in January, and about a month in now, and the book is slowly but surely filling up here. Super fun to see. But yeah, thanks so much for watching today's video and finding out just how much I made in my first month of being monetized. Okay, bye.